What's happening now with property management and real estate organizations everywhere, from the small to the medium to the really big, is they're flattening out. There's fewer levels of hierarchy than ever before. What's more, and a lot of us know this very painfully firsthand, property management, real estate, multifamily, it's become extremely competitive just in the last few years. And change is like bam, bam, rapidly hitting us in the face. We're having to deal with change at a more rapid pace than ever before. What that means for property managers and people working in property management is that people like you and I have to do more with less. In the old days, we were kind of like swimmers. You could just jump in your lane, you could stay in your lane, you had a couple very specific tasks that you did, but for the most part, you just stayed right in your lane. If you worked in leasing, your job was to just pick up that phone and answer some very basic questions on pricing and availability. If you worked in maintenance, you were expected to have very little to almost no contact with residents, right? Your job was to simply fill out that maintenance request, get that unit turned. If you worked in marketing, you really touched very few pieces of the organization. Your job was to just fill out an ad campaign, work with vendors, and make sure the phones were ringing. Everybody stayed in their little box. Today, we don't have that luxury. Everybody has to do more with less to keep the property, the portfolio, the company ahead of the curve, to keep us competitive, to keep us ahead of our competition and ahead of the marketplace. Today, everybody's got to be more versatile. Everybody's got to understand that they're in the people business first. Whether you work in marketing, whether you work in leasing, whether you work in maintenance or management, you've got to understand that every day a sale is being made. Either we're communicating to our prospects, our residents in the marketplace, that this is the best property, the best portfolio, the best company to work with, or our competition is doing that, and we want to make sure that we're staying ahead of the curve. Even on our maintenance teams, we've got to understand that sales and persuasion and providing great service is everybody's job. In today's multifamily, in today's property management, whether you're a property manager or not, you are in the people business. And selling people that our community is the best choice is everyone's responsibility. The way people rent apartments has changed. Today's renter has access to more information. Today's renter has more choices. The apartment industry needs you. Studies have shown that moving is the most stressful life event. The old sales training, well, it just doesn't work today. I'd like to teach you how to take the stress out of leasing apartments in a way that's meaningful to you and your renters and get you 7 times more leases. I'll show you how the perfect leasing process works. I'm gonna walk you through everything from answering the phone to closing the lease. I'm gonna show you how to determine your prospects' wants and their needs so that you can build value in your apartments. You will learn how to handle any objection or complaint. I'm gonna show you how to connect with your renter so it's easy for them to rent with you. I've taught the best property management companies and thousands of people just like you how to lease apartments. Property management is complicated. I'll simplify it for you. There's more competition than ever before. I'm gonna show you how to be number one. All of a sudden, your career, it's gonna make perfect sense, even if you've never worked in sales or property management before. And for the advanced property manager, I'm gonna show you how to take things to the next level. Leasing University is a new, simple, step-by-step process that's effective. We're gonna help you become a rock star in property management. I'm Matt Easton, and this is Leasing University.